You should smile more. I bet it's a beautiful smile.
Hello everyone, welcome back to this lovely channel that you found randomly on the broken internet. Today we are virtual realitying the crime scene somehow.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
It's so loud.
What do we do at times like these?
I don't know.
Right, the X-ray.
Oh, I can X-ray the sign? Why won't I X-ray the sign?
Like I mentioned
Whatever.
yesterday, Jin's
Whatever.
estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It
About
should take more
40
time to get
hours.
to the stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
This. Imagine it was on the ceiling for 2 straight days and nobody fucking noticed. Also, wouldn't that start smelling? Like the smell. 40 hours is a lot.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
Lovely. That was pointless. It's a podium. Oh, that what? What's your favorite genre? Outside. So that's why. Newcomer school. Well, of course. There's one where wives become zombies. That's scary. Yeah, that's extremely. What I'm trying to do? Confirm the status before body combusted. Then off signboard that is stabbed into corpse can be verified with X-ray. Oh, you mean if he was stabbed with it? How do I X-ray? My brain is not working. Oh, Q.
Wow.
Sorry.
I can switch to X-ray mode too.
Oh my
That's
god,
because
there's
I've gathered
Q?
all data from the scene.
Q was for X-ray? My god, the amount of bodies. Mannequins? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, actually, couldn't be a mannequin with very realistic organs. But we got the DNA. I don't know. You can sploosh a little bit of that dude DNA, right? Right? Am I
The
wrong?
bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's, you know what?
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Yeah,
Of course
clearly.
not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
What you meant? What else you meant? It could only mean one thing! The sign stabbing, the signboard was stuck into the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. So you mean that if he fell, it'd still be more or less,
What's
you know.
this?
Yeah, actually, what's
There's
this
something
thing?
inside the body.
3 things catch my attention.
3 cans? A bucket? What is it?
First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus.
Oh, so it's the, yeah, the bomb. It's the bomb!
This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily. The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body.
Okay, it's very well planned, I may say.
And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum.
Yeah, it's a
This
bomb!
is a substance that causes a thermite reaction.
Yeah,
When
yeah, yeah.
ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Inside the corpse is fuel that goes off with even the slightest impact of use of something that causes thermite reaction. Okay, well, yeah, sure. There's anything else I should be aware of? It's an electric kettle.
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
Why you allow me to examine this? Feels so pointless. Oh, I see. Wait, no? Okay. I feel like the body was dropped. Could it be? It make more sense if it was dropped. You set up the body up there and just drop it. You could not need to, you know, throw it in.
Getting a better look at it, it looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube. Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were
Damn.
rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter,
Okay,
so it's
got
not
it.
visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it.
Cool.
By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Okay. I guess I already figured it out, but still. Is this an actual team? Or they just made it up? I don't know.
That way. Over by that red lamp.
Okay, I see it. Let's go! So it's definitely someone
What's
in this
this?
room.
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
Okay, so the moment to turn off the light, it dropped the body. That's what you're telling me. Fascinating. Or turn it off.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here.
I think we are done.
Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
What mystery?
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
I mean, it was kind of obvious. The truth reenactment allows you to find the truth with information you have gathered. Answer Tama question with the best answer. Only by correctly answering her question will truth be reenacted.
Let's get on that now.
Lovely.
First thing,
Shoot
about that
me.
power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly.
Yep.
Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
That's the switch that powers the light.
What did it?
Yeah.
The light
Let's not
switch.
overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out.
Are you sure about it?
Let's try to think of something else.
Oh, okay. That's actually much more interesting.
The answer button by this contestant's seat is actually...
It's not a light switch.
Oh, that's disappointing. The kettle. Why you allow me to examine the
An
kettle?
electric kettle?
Maybe if someone turned on this kettle while the studio was using its maximum amperage.
But the breaker didn't trip.
Yeah. There was no outage.
There must be some other way.
Okay. Now it's getting interesting.
There were bundled CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
Well,
No, but it can fall.
yes.
From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
I'm sorry, guys. My problem is that Tama in theory has night vision, right? So wouldn't you able to see anything in darkness? Like if I was Tama, the moment that I lost vision automatically, I will automatically activate night vision. Like even without question.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Then how did it fall?
The ceiling beams were damaged. Culprit dropped it from above. Thing attached to the switch was pulled. The rigor mortis softened it.
The CNT extended from the corpse to the light switch, so... The corpse would fall if you tugged on the CNT.
But that would mean someone was near the light switch.
Yes.
There wasn't anyone around it at the time.
I don't know.
Let's try again.
I'm very confused. How did the corpse fall down? The rigor mortis softened the body?
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
Oh my god, do you think they timed that? They basically timed it when the corpse was going to fall. So the moment the corpse start falling, it turned off the light switch.
And that's what made it fall down.
So the person
Now
was
for
never
the
here.
final question.
He didn't need to be here.
Why did the body explode and burn?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode.
It was filled with explosive.
Maybe the signboard was a bomb.
What?
You are the bomb.
It's because of the contraption set up inside the body.
Yes.
The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire
Yes.
went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
Okay.
So that
that's,
interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
Huh. Fascinating. Very well planned.
All right,
Maybe
I
too
think we're
well
starting to
planned.
figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So 40 hours ago, the bloody bastard decided to prove...
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator.
No
Now that
way.
I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Are
Dale.
we recording something?
Of course we
Uh-huh,
are.
yeah,
We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the
Abuse?
director having to tell you everything?
But
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
Macadamy?
What the
Like
fuck is a
the
mechanic?
nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started!
Macadamia?
Ready? Action!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Experience?
Well, this is just the beginning, so
Theater.
I'll give you a pass for now. Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well,
Into the sky!
it was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT
Lovely.
went up the beams and extended downward onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon! It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
Yeah,
You
we're
made
gonna
me
edit
do
that
it.
out.
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
Whee! Then the lights is off. The body collapse. It makes the sound.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later,
Magic!
the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives.
And then explode.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion!
Cut! Good work. I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
Yeah. I don't know why they shouldn't do like an Ace Attorney. Like, because it's like that!
It all makes sense now. That corpse
Sure.
didn't teleport here after all.
Yes.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Yes.
Half of a body just
But we
suddenly
still
appearing
couldn't
out of
explain
nowhere,
how he died,
just like the
right?
Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
It's a virus. Hello? Okay. It's all about matrices and stuff. Why did the culprit blow up the corpse? Yeah.
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon.
Yeah, but if he's being teleported,
That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
oh,
Because it would give away the trick?
well, that's true.
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
About the recent corpse cross-section while facing downwards.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign.
To make it fall like as a weight.
It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign.
Oh.
It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell. The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right?
Yeah, how do you time this?
It would have been pointless otherwise.
Like, because you have to note the temperature in the room, and you have to calculate the actual timing of it. I don't know, it sounds a little bit far-fetched.
But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
Yeah.
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so.
So I mean, well, to be honest, it would make more sense if someone put it there like 40 hours beforehand. But if you're saying this, it means that the culprit was there like a few hours previous. So.
The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
Guys, it's crashing so many times. It's scary. Crashed like 5 times so far. My microphone crashed 5 times.
The culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
Yes,
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
definitely.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
I don't think it matters.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
6 years
It
afterwards.
hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
The director, Shinpei Wagai.
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS.
How do you know?
He's in Akihabara right now, at the Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's the same concept as like being a little bit far-fetched. Because I mean, I feel like he doesn't know. And also I feel like if he knows something, he's dead. That's for sure. There's no way he's gonna be left alive. No way. Where's the guy? Oh, there it is.
There he is.
Ah, shit.
Damn.
You're gonna time this? Oh my god, it's so slow! Why everything's so slow? Why every time there's guns involved with this guy? No! I just dodged the bullet like that! Are you for real? I'm just dodging bullets! Bro, he's just shooting inside a restaurant! With all the civilians inside! It's just such a stupid ass broken team. My god. I should just arrest him for shooting at me.
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right? I can't go to jail! That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror. I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th. We'll start preparing for the stream. We don't let anyone near the studio at this time, that includes you. All you need to do is to keep the entrance unlocked, that's all. I'll pay you 5 billion. 5 million? Everything goes well. I'll pay you on the night of the 11th. 5 million!
so me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Did you receive the money at least? Come to Castria's Seki Bahai, you'll get your money here. Bullshit. He's gonna kill this guy. Oh my god. He's gonna tie the loose end.
Class 3A at Seki Bahai.
It's very specific too.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
It's better if we go, yeah. We'll probably another one, so I had to reset the game. As usual. Yeah, don't you love it when the fucking game crashed on you? Like every bloody 5 minutes. Okay, there's my honest reaction. Oh no, Chigari! Oh, he was happy.
The
No,
director
he's
of Horodori Institute of
Oh
Genetics.
no!
Chikara Horodori.
No way.
Sense of humor is just fucked.
It can't be.
It can't be! Okay. I kind of felt like it was kind of obvious. Chigaro is going down. Or there's the other guy, but it was like the other guy is kind of too secondary. It's too unimportant. You know?
Mr. Date
classic
told me
room
about this shrine.
where they introduce a character just to kill him off almost immediately.
This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here. Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
Sure.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
You are?
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
Sorry. Am I not a crime investigator?
I'm fine.
Whatever, sorry.
More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me?
Yeah, he's still young, I understand it. But still, I mean, if you're like... You're trying to do some, you know, detective work, I kind of expect that.
I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along.
Thank you.
You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
I feel like this is a blatant lie.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Okay, let's go. So we have virtual reality, augmented reality, this classroom, which is kind of very confusing to my eyes. Because I was like, where is my $5 million?
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course.
Damn.
Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Oh, okay. She has a grandma too. Well, let's x-ray the corpse, I guess.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out. There's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Okay.
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that... it has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad, the joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it! I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts!
Oh, okay.
I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
I die inside.
His right side.
The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Stuck? It's like, what do you mean by stuck? There's glue on it?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
Well, damn.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th. Right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
Wow, that was quick. I just look at the body. I just look at the body. I was like, yeah, that's everything. Okay.
Well, satisfied?
No, not at all. Well, the only information we gained that he's missing organs. That's the only thing you told me. So, is Tara the
That's my
culprit?
assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Yeah, but where's my money?
Just who is this terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
Well, she has a strong alibi, so...
Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
Oh.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
Then we're gonna find Tokiko dead and just gonna mess everything up. It's like saying, I feel like it's her, but then it's like, but then we found out Tokiko's body is half, then realized that it's not really her body because it was a clone and some bullshit like that.
Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know,
That's
but
a
it's
lot
possible.
of, commitment, I must say. Oh, what
I
about
checked
security?
the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
So, we don't have anything.
I
Great.
think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You think so? You really think so? Well,
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Chimpei.
well, that's a strong prediction. That point is just guess through.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
I am not. Feels so empty. It feels like don't get me wrong. You just say that it's the same scenario where it's like there's absolute no information whatsoever. Nothing I can work with.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
And I'm here.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
Lovely. Yeah, stop doing that. It looks like 3 bowls. It's little It looks like 2 bowls and a triangle. Okay, I'm sorry. That just sounds wrong. But this game is just wrong. Okay, I don't know why they amped up for the the edgy joke, perverted jokes, or like very anti-joke. Jane's right. Jane's right. Half didn't teleport about Chikara's murder. Do you know about someone named Junpei?
No, I don't.
God damn it.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes.
The news? Yeah. Well,
This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
but
I have absolutely no idea who it could be.
of course.
I'm sorry I can't help you, but
But
I know
whatever.
of the incident, of course.
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent.
What do you mean?
You are the president of NICE. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Yes.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Well,
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and NICE are heading in completely different directions.
competition
Perhaps
then.
NICE and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that Nyes and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another.
It's very hard to believe you.
Both organizations believe in the simulation theory.
No, yeah.
In that respect, we are comrades.
I don't believe you. I don't believe her at all.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa. I'm sure there are people who'd like to
Why
believe
you're
in
throwing
these
this
things.
stuff in?
And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of
There is?
Nyes have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that?
Are you
All
sure
the
about
pieces
that?
would fit together if Nyes is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it?
Well, is there? I don't know.
We are
Everything's so
living in a
massive.
simulation, a
Like,
false
it doesn't
world.
make
And
sense to
from
me.
this false world, we seek
I
emancipation.
don't follow
That
at all.
is what Nyes believes.
Like, I have no idea what's going on.
On the other hand,
I
the
well
Order of
had it,
Percent,
that's all.
we are living in a simulation, a false world.
Okay, I got it. This bitch thinks we're in a Matrix. And well, like, fair enough, okay. But holy fucking shit.
But they wish to remain imprisoned within it.
I don't need
Forever.
I don't need you to repeat me that every 3 seconds.
Forever.
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
Yes.
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An
Yes.
absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
Are they just talking
I've
about
never
GTA?
played anything like that, but I know what you
Bullshit.
mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with
Like,
no real
everything's
consequences.
meaningless.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
Because he wanted
In
to
theory,
live forever.
using purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Mamoru? I can talk with Mamoru?
These
Why
aren't
some-
sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
It's
Not really.
suspicious.
She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I
Lovely.
respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
Gag indeed.
As you know, this is the president's office at the Nyes Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish.
It is?
Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it.
Yes, the flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
Sure. Lovely.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about
I'm
immortality.
tuning off my brain.
However, I will say
Sorry,
one
guys.
thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
Great. Good to know.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In
Yes.
fact, many esteemed scientists have given
The string
serious
theory.
thought to the matter.
Whatever.
The theory
I don't-
was
I cannot be
originally
bothered.
proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi.
I don't know
This
who
world
the
may
second
be an
guy is.
illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
I hate this. I hate their I come here for dumb murder. But damn, why are you throwing me this curveball of philosophy, existential questioning, and all this shit? Yes.
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon, only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
Great, guys. Isn't that lovely? You got it? I'm gonna make like an assessment. Sorry, I'm gonna make you like a peer review later and ask you all these questions for later for tomorrow. Keep your homework. Write it in the comments.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before.
Yes.
Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity. However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world. Only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
Oh wow. Great. Funny thing about programming video games, like you often have to create the illusion of movements. Often like instead of moving the character, you move the scenario. I heard of this different way. This is a bit too complicated for me. It kinda is. Nice watch!
I'd like to ask you one thing.
Nice watch!
Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans. Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Well, yes. Somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with three possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains, That civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times. In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Come on, fuck this. For fuck. Oh my god. I'm getting sleeping. Nice
I
watch.
see. Then let us leave it at that.
Oh, come on!
In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
Okay, she wants to
you mean
emancipate
die?
us all.
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I
Lovely.
would be fine with dying at any time.
Because
Lovely.
this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason.
I would
If
allow
I
it.
wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
Oh, damn. Okay.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
That's
like
true.
reincarnation, or even bringing
Wow.
someone who has already passed back to life.
Damn, that graphic design.
Has this woman lost it?
Maybe? Hard to tell.
Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
Now you wanna really wing sync her? I'm gonna wing sync him. Whatever. Wing sync. Wing sync! Woo!
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it? she saw?
Timing. Oh, the
I don't
timer.
know. This is as far as we can get through WinkSync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her
Oh,
mind.
come on, really? We're gonna just
Using a
kidnap
regular
her?
sync.
You can just do that? We're just gonna kidnap this bitch. Unbelievable, guys. Unfucking real. We're just gonna kidnap this bitch out of her fucking office and fucking sync with her. What kind of excuse we use that? I'm really curious. Because
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Does it look like I got permission?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from boss.
Oh, clearly.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
It's fine.
But
I'll
we
be sure to talk to her
sedated
later.
her, right?
I don't think this is a good idea.
What was
Besides,
that?
you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I
don't
need
look
more
that
leads
good?
to solve this case.
But you... Fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal?
Delia. I guess I just got in. Don't say anything.
Look, Ryuki. Please just don't cause any problems.
I'll try my best.
You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Lovely.
I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Thank you.
Yes, understood.
Okay then. Let's begin.
Did we actually accidentally lead to death of several thousand of people? I have a feeling we're gonna do something within these 6 years that will lead to death of a lot of people. Oh, nice. It's a nice environment. Well, it is the room.
I
It
wonder
looks so
if this is
clean,
a
the
nice
comparison.
president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for nice.
What?
Where the hell is this coming from?
Yeah, what the fuck? This swinging of emotion.
N.
Okay. And not that I know why.
A.
Angry.
I.
Incoming?
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess.
I don't even know what the fuck he is. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. They're making subculture reverencing. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Both of them, actually. Guys, I don't fucking know what's going on. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to end the episode right now, right here. I know. This was a messy one. It was a messy episode, and messy didn't hit. Okay, I had to do a lot of things. Okay, I had to do some cleanup. Maybe it's the PC overheating. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And as usual, lovely day or lovely evening, and good lovely bye. Hello? Are you gonna be fucking kidding me?